welcome back to GameCatcher. Please like, comment and subscribe. And we're going to take a look at Ghost of Tsushima and see just how awesome this computer game is.
Samurai. You are a warrior. I can see that. You trained your whole life for this. And you have won battles that lesser men have called unwinnable, yes? But while you were sharpening your sword, do you know how I prepared for today? I learned. I know your language, your traditions, your beliefs, which villages to tame and which to burn. So I'll ask you once again, Samurai, do you surrender?
Wow, just wow. That's absolutely fantastic. This game is going to be absolutely amazing. This is the first open world Japanese game where you can just go anywhere, do anything you want. It's based on a historical attack which occurred in Japan where they were invaded by the Mongols under Kublai Khan. And this happened in 1274. Now, at the time, thousands of them came across and they were repelled apparently by 80 samurai. They went and attacked. Now, obviously these samurai were decimated, and you play as one of the samurai who somehow managed to survive, and now you're there with your homeland overrun by Mongols. So you're going to go through and you're going to explore, but you're also going to work out how are you going to actually attack them, how are you actually going to fight them. Now they've put in this wind mechanic just to help guide you on your quest, so that you can call this at any time and it'll show you where to go. But you can also choose your quest that you want to go on. You don't have to just do the main quest, you can choose, okay, this is the quest I want, and then you go off and do that. Now, the team, some of the main players in the team traveled out to Japan, and they went and they traveled around and they saw various things, they got in touch with the local specialists, and they've had all sorts of collaboration between the Sucker Punch studio and Japanese studios to get this as close as possible to match what it was like at that time in feudal Japan. You know, even with the horse animation here, they had horses in the studio with motion capture devices on them so they could make sure that the horse movements were real. I mean, it's just amazing. Obviously they've gone with very cinematic spaces here. You know, you've got these bright colors, you've got this wind happening, they've got this dynamic elements. Sometimes it's going to be raining, sometimes it's going to be sunny, and you've got all of this various things happening. You're going to have fog coming in, it changes from day to night and back to day again, so they've got this sort of realistic daytime elements which are happening. So you could plan your attacks for nighttime if you want, you can plan various things to do during the day, and you can schedule things around and then travel around and do different quests. Now, one of the great things is you have a problem, and the problem you have is how are you gonna, a single samurai, how are you gonna repel these Mongol invaders? And so part of your solution you come up with is, instead of sticking to the samurai code, you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna become almost like a ninja. You're gonna become a ghost, and as a ghost you're going to develop all sorts of other techniques of taking enemies out. You're going to develop your own killing style, and that's what becoming the ghost is all about. Now realize, although this is built on a historical invasion which occurred, the character here is not real. You know, this is not a real person that existed. This is somebody who has been created for this story. And same as the land, like Tsushima Island exists and was where the invasion occurred, but this doesn't accurately depict it. They've put a bunch of artistic license in to get it so the landscape is set out to make it easier and to make it so you can move around freely and you can really have all the different storylines which you need. Because Tsushima is largely mountains. So, you know, they can't just have a whole island which is largely mountains. They need to have various valleys and plains and so on and so forth. And also, obviously, with all of these different elements going on, you want to have different sort of sky elements, you know, you want to have moody and dark, or you want to have maybe some sunshine coming through, and you want to just have all this different stuff going on. This is awesome. You get this fox coming around, and you had the bird earlier, and they'll take you places. They'll show, hey, come and look here, hey, come and look there, and they'll direct you and guide you to things. So that's pretty awesome. And you just pick up this stuff as you're running along, and here you get this shrine. Now the shrines are important because they help you level up. You go and you pray at these shrines, and then you just level up your abilities, and you become this ghost with these insane abilities. And obviously, you saw the smokestack of the guy earlier. When you have smokestacks, these are people that need help. So you can choose to go there and listen to these guys and help them, or not. That's up to you. But the whole idea is, I believe recently they said you could spend 5 days easily exploring this island, and you won't even be done with your main quest. So you get a lot out of this. There's a lot to do. As with most open world games, you have a horse, and you can call your horse. You can call your horse, and your horse is going to come in from out of camera, and then you have your traveling companion, and it makes it just quicker to get around. But you also have various parkour abilities. You know, you can run and jump and climb, and you have a grappling hook. You can throw this out. You can pull yourself up. It's just awesome. Now, not all areas have been taken over by the Mongols. You do have friends in some places, and that's kind of important to know. Because, you know, you're going to get a mix of death, and you're going to get a mix of light and happiness, and people happy to see you, and so on. And as you go through this, you create yourself as a legend. The legend of the ghost. People become more scared and in fear of you, and so you can use this to come in and destroy your enemy. Now, they really wanted this fighting mechanic to be dangerous. Ghost of Tsushima is absolutely one of the games I want to play. This looks absolutely amazing. The combat system is fantastic. I love the fact you can dismember people. You know, and you have to pay attention too. These guys, if they hit you two or three times, you're going to be dead. So it's not just, oh, you just walk in and just destroy everyone. You have to use your timings, you have to learn the combat system and how to use it. Yeah, this is going to be pretty awesome. Who doesn't want to be a 13th century samurai slicing and dicing Mongols? There's been so many Japanese films that we've seen. This is going to blow your mind.
When we fight, we face our enemy head on. When we take their life, we look them in the eye with courage and respect. This is what makes us samurai. There must be thousands of them. We will face death and defend our home.
Us, Lord Sakai. That is why you and I are both survivors.
I am samurai.
No, you are more than that. You are the ghost. Convince your people to join me, and I will give them peace.
We will never serve you. I've never seen a samurai fight like that. It was nothing.
You You're more than a samurai. He is a vengeful spirit, back from the grave to slaughter the Mongols.
If you continue down this path, you will be no better than the Mongols. I trained you to fight with honor.
Honor died on the beach. The Khan deserves to suffer!
I am samurai. But I will sacrifice everything for my home.
Please like, comment and subscribe.